Back at it again with the Champions Carnival here with night 4. We just had a really good Clash of Champions show last night, so if you didn't check that out, I highly suggest you do. We're about to get things started. Actually, I could probably just have them do their entrances now. Start things off with Violence is Forever. Definitely excited for this. Definitely excited for this stuff. Just 1 second. So you see right now, Violence is Forever, the Lucha Bros. If we take a look at how they're doing, Violence is Forever is currently ranked number 2 in the standings. They're 2-1. The Lucha Bros are 1-2. So a win here is desperately needed for the Lucha Bros. They don't want to continue at 1-3. They lost the Machine Guns on night 3. Violence is Forever defeated Beer Money. Ooh, instant pile driver right there. Was not expecting that early on in the contest. Ooh, Kevin Koo was able to fight off so far. Ooh, once again with that dunking pile driver into the foot stomp. Ooh, huge cutter right there. Ooh. Damn. I'm really hoping the Lucha Bros can get a win here. They've not been doing good. As I said, rocking that 1-2. Definitely not. Ooh, there we go. Nice escape by Penta. Ooh, huge heavy lariat by Guarini. And it just seems like the Lucha Bros, they've been saying their own, but doesn't seem like they've been able to fully get out of the gate here. Power driver by Guarini, not looking good for Phoenix. 2, ooh, near fall right there. Death Valley driver, gunslinger by Penta. I mean, this is what the case this match is. I mean, you know, they just have not been able to get out of the gate. That's kind of the story here. Ooh. Once again, butterfly suplex, snap suplex. Who's bleeding? It's gotta be one of the... It's one of the Lucha Bros. It might be Penta. Yeah, it's Penta. Penta's bleeding, you just, you know, you can't see it. Ooh, package power driver drops him. Near fall right there. That could have been that could have been a game ender right there. Ooh. Oh, I don't know what he was going for there. The whole match is already kind of broken apart. Ooh, nice backstabber there by Penta. Snap suplex. Good. Okay, oh, that was like a spinning Death Valley driver. Boom, nice basement dropkick by Ray Phoenix. Ooh. Oh, shoot, roll. Ooh, that was not smart by Guarini. Ooh, chasing the dragon. Followed by the double foot stomp. Oh, hits him with the Sierra Miedo before dropping him with a super kick. Ooh. Damn, this is a huge suplex. Huge suplex right there. It's actually been a really good match so far. We're heading on to that 30-minute mark. A tie would not help the Lucha Bros at all. I mean, it would, but it wouldn't. Oh, doesn't matter. Dominic Guarini just took him out. Hell, that was so fast. Like, Phoenix didn't even have a chance to, like, come out and help. Yeah, that's only a 90. Bouncing forever, getting themselves back onto the top. Okay. What's up next? Alright. Up next, this should be another good one. Up next, we got Beer Money going up against the only undefeated team left in the Gold League. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure there's still undefeated teams in the other team. And then we got Beer Money versus the Unholy Alliance. This should be really good, actually. Beer Money are currently the third ranked. They're 2-1. If they win here and advance to 3-1, they probably would take the #1 seed, considering they just knocked off. They would have knocked off the #1 seed. They would have been that or 2. And then either way, a loss here for the Unholy Alliance, it doesn't hurt them that much. It just, you know, means they're no longer undefeated. So, like, they're in a safe spot where they can handle a loss. No one else right now. No. Like, I guess now, like, Violence is Forever. Now, like, if they were to lose their next match, they would be fine because, you know, they have 3 wins, so they got like that safety pin. Definitely, good mix of styles too. Storm and Rude, more of strikers and grapplers. I mean, Tajiri, technical striker. Mikey, also pretty technical, but also more of a high flyer. So you're going to see Tajiri and Mikey utilize their speed. Tajiri's going to utilize those kicks very well. Tajiri and James Storm going at it. Double drop kick. Ooh. Storm was able to hold his own. That's it with that body slam. Mikey wins the strike exchange, but instantly just gets booted in the face. Ooh. Mikey brawling on the outside. Ooh, huge suplex actually. That. Ooh, Mikey's got the chair. Neckbreaker onto the chair. Was not expecting that. Genuinely was not. Ooh, he's thinking that pump handle. Nice head scissors there, trying to squeeze the oxygen out of the cowboy. Couple punches in the corner. Ooh, snap suplex by Tajiri. Ooh, nice back body drop by James Storm. Ooh. Single leg Boston Crab. Once again, they hit the double drop kick, and I mean, we're 10 minutes in. I mean, you know, as Cam said, just 6 minutes in, and they was already breaking down, battling on the outside. Ooh, nice suplex by Mikey Whipwreck. Misses the leg drop. It's the chin lock. Ooh. He was able to survive that glorious DDT. I don't know how. Must not have taken the whole brunt of force. Tajiri just hit James Storm with the miss. Yeah, I think that might mess up his vision. But it's like, ooh, 3D. Oh, keep battling, man. Oh, damn. Hits him with the Angel's Wings. Brings in Tajiri. Pop a powerbomb. Ooh. Rude must have not seen the tag. Rude bomb. Ooh. This almost low blow. Ooh. Man. Nice elbow drop by James Storm. Ooh. Huge head scissors. Very nice way to get the tag in. Hits the brain buster. Last call. Unfortunately, was way too close to enemy team. Ooh, whippersnapper. This seemed like a full one though. Ooh, huge power bomb by Rude. Hits the neck breaker. Ooh. And once again, Tajiri and Mikey Whipwreck. They're now 4-0. Damn, that chopped your money down a lot. That was almost a 5-star too. Damn, that was actually crazy. Boom, this next match should be really good. What else do they have for gear? Next we got the Motor City Machine Guns. Going up against the Rascals. Boom. Of course, the Rascals just had a match last night. Huge win, actually. Beating Bullet Club Gold. Two of those people being the Guns, who are also in this Champions Carnival. But right now, the Motor City Machine Guns are 1-2. The Rascals are 2-1. Motor City really needs a win here tonight to really get them back in that winner's circle. Which is crazy, I think. There we go. This honestly, get Alex Shelley starting off with Zachary Wentz. There's gonna be some really crazy stuff right here. Of course, as I said earlier, the Machine Guns, they need this win. I mean, definitely hoping for a huge turnout. Bam. Beautiful stuff so far. Ooh, already hot fire flame. They weren't able to fully capitalize off that, and Saban is getting right back into it with the arm drags. Brilliant work so far. Once again, already it's like 2 hot fire flames in just a matter of seconds. But I mean, it's a little early in the match. The Machine Gun still got a lot more energy left. This has actually been a really, like, exhilarating match. Like, they're going at it. Boom. Pretty sure Saban has already been hit with Hot Fire Flame like twice. Swanton by Wentz. The Rascals are on fire. Damn. How many times are we gonna see Hot Fire Flame? They're just trying to, you know, wear down the machine guns at this point. Of course. Ooh, look at this technical master. Ooh. Saban trying to get this down, showing a little bit of control now. Damn. Damn, nice little teamwork right there by the machine guns, but ooh. Ooh, shoot. Oh, for once we actually don't get to see Hot Fire Flame. Ooh, saves him right there with that drop kick. This match actually, we're already 15, how are we already 15 minutes in? Ooh, nice avalanche break in center by Saban. Ooh, roll up. No, not a roll up. Damn. Ooh, handspring enziguri. Near fall right there. Ooh. Cross leg Michikunoku. Fisherman, cross leg fisherman busted. See some teamwork over there from the Bucks. Not the Bucks, the Guns. Ooh. Air raid crash. Drops him with the destroyer. I think it would have been. Ooh, near fall right there. Damn, this actually match has been like crazy good. Ooh. If this had the two legal ooh, that could have been near fall right there with the Tiger suplex. Honestly, this is definitely getting a 5-star. I just have a really good feeling about it. Ooh, there's a near fall right there. Ooh. I'm starting to get like really close. Ooh. And the Rascals just defeated the Machine Guns. That had to have been 5-star. I was about to say. Boom. That was certified classic right there. Okay. Boom. Let's get to our next match. As we will see Nick and Matt Jackson go against Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. Both of them are at DIY's at 2-1. Yeah, DIY's at 2-1, and the Young Bucks are at 1-2. This should be a good match too. Young Bucks really need the win here. DIY, like if they lose, then they're 2-2, so they're not in a bad spot. Already BT trigger, damn. And back-to-back double assisted power bombs. No, I mean, Cam makes a good point. They're only 1-2. They're on a 2-match losing streak. They haven't won since night 1. So now would be a really good time to bounce back. Ooh, huge jumping DDT by Johnny Gargano. Ooh, folding powerbomb. Only 1 count on Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa, another person who he seems to be looking good. I mean, he went through a barn burner with Jay Briscoe the other night, but he seems to be firing on all cylinders, at least for the most part. Ooh, get him with the BTE trigger. Get him with the cutter. Ooh, nice snap suplex by Nick Jackson. Ooh, they're probably gearing up for another BTE trigger. Ooh, UFO cutter. Beautiful, beautiful cutter by Matt Jackson. Oh, well, never mind. Tommaso Ciampa just knocked him out with a fairy tale ending. That's probably the shortest match we've had. And still got 86. Damn. The Bucks are now 1-3. It wasn't DIY. I mean, yeah, it was. It was Tommaso Ciampa sent Matt Jackson to the void. Oh my lord, I was not expecting that. I was expecting that match to go much longer. Well, this next match might see someone else get sent to the void considering who's in it. We got the Miracle Violence Connection, a team who is yet to get a single win. They're going up against... I don't... This isn't going to end well for them. They're going up against the team of Magnum TA and Harley Race, the dudes with stashes. And I mean, if you've been keeping up with this team, they're rocking 2-1 right now. And they're notorious for knocking people out in the middle of their matches. This should be a good match, though. If the Miracle Violence Connection lose here tonight, they're 0-4, and they still have 7 matches. So it's not impossible for a comeback, but if they lose here and they go 0-4, it's gonna be a really tough battle. Because like if they win here and they go 1-3, then they're placed amongst the other teams, because the Bucks, the Guns, and the Lucha Bros are all 1-3. Like, it's still early enough where you can mount a comeback, but you got to start making that comeback sooner rather than later. No, Kev's absolutely right. This match is going to be violent. As I said earlier, what they really need to watch out for is Harley Race's pile driver. I mean, I think these two could probably survive more than, one of his pile drivers, but, he's been known to knock people out with that pile driver. Ooh, nice hip toss. Not letting Harley get any offense in. Ooh, already. First thing Harley does, body slams him on the apron. Ooh. Smart move, actually. Double suplexing him out of the ring. Boom. Crazy stuff right here, honestly. Very, very thrilling. Damn, this is... Boom. It's been crazy, honestly. Ooh, yeah, Harley Race. Ooh, he did not care. He's like, I'm just gonna kick you in the dick. Ooh, Oklahoma Stampede. Followed by a lariat. Now they're trying to choke him. Damn, they are trying to kill Magnum TA. Alright. Yeah, it was Magnum. No, they're trying to kill Harley. Shit. Well, now we're gonna see them brawl out here for at least a good minute. Ooh, inverted atomic drop. No, they're brawling on the outside. Oh, wait. What's Harley doing? Harley just superflexed this bitch. And he just hit something close to a Baisaku knee. I think that was the belly to belly he just hit right there. Caught him in the bear hug. Ooh. Bro just took that shit like it was nothing. Oh, near fall. Williams is hurt. I feel like now would be a good time for Harley to bust out that pile driver. I don't think he's hit it yet this match, but now. Ooh, there you go. They're making good work. Okay, everyone's just in double suplexes. Pile driver. Ooh, near fall. Gordy Williams was able to survive one pile driver. Took a belly to belly from Magnum. Drops him with the belly to belly. Gordy with a pile driver of his own. Drops him with a second. Oh, I thought he was. Part of me oddly thought he was going to go for a third. It's usually. I thought he was thinking that crossbody attack. Dr. Mom. That was such a delayed response. The Miracle Violence Connection finally get a win. But like that looked like Harley broke up the pin. So I don't know why that didn't register. Like that looked like he broke the pin. He probably broke it as soon as the... Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that brings Magnum, TA, and Harley down a bit. But it doesn't bring the Miracle Violence Connection up really much. Oh, shoot. We're already, like, about done with the Gold League. That's crazy. I was not expecting... Oh, that's why. Because 2 of the matches went by really fast. That's why. I was sitting here, I'm like, this match went by really fast. I was wondering why. And then I remembered, because one of the matches really did not go that long. Boom. Well, our final match for the Gold League. The Von Erichs versus the Briscoes. The Briscoes need a win here. You know, Miracle Violence Connection was able to do it. Maybe the Briscoes can. You gotta think about how Jay's feeling after that grueling match against Ciampa. I mean, Ciampa looked fine, but, you know. Who knows how frickin'... I don't know. They don't know how Jay's doing. This might be a situation where he's probably going to have to rely a little bit more on Mark. These Von Erichs, the Von Erichs are currently 2-1. Them going 3-1 gets them up there. So, yeah, damn, no, we're making really good time. We're not even an hour in. Already going for that claw, trying to weaken that head. Which is smart. Because Jay Briscoe was fighting Ciampa. Ciampa, you know, was going after that head a lot. So, I mean, you know, Briscoe's probably already not 100%. Of course, Jay is probably going to try to limit how much he gets in the ring. Man, it's actually going crazy. Man, he's really going at it with that claw. Because obviously Briscoe, well, Mark Briscoe, is definitely going to have to do a lot of the heavy lifting. And he's already been in the match the longest out of the two. You know, they're trying to conserve Jay's energy. Ooh, nice little combo right there. Ooh, he got him, leading him right into the Von Erich's corner. Locking him in that octopus stretch. Jay was able to get in that Death Valley driver. Ooh. Nice combination of strikes by Briscoe. Ooh, it's like Jay was trying to get a Jay Driller on Kerry Von Erich. Atomic drop into the belly of the belly. Tag the J. Nice Jim. Ooh, that was not smart. Boom, he was able to get in that claw. I don't even know. There was a pause after that, so I think freaking he would have probably tapped out if freaking Kevin was the legal man. So now he's got to get in that claw. Ooh, straight Texas jab right there. Ooh, try going for the J Driller. He did a spinning burning hammer? When did that happen? Does that happen when I was focusing on the in-ring? AJ has not been able to get that J-Driller in. Kevin needs to tag and carry. Oh, he's able to get in the froggy bow. That's the claw. And once again, the Briscoes are yet. I'm like really surprised on how the Briscoes have not been. I thought this was like they looked really good in this match. I mean, hey, they got a 5-star at least. Yeah, the Briscoes are 0-4. The Von Erichs are now 3-1. The Briscoes, they're just, hey, the Iron Claw is just, boom. So now tides are turning. Boom. So now we're heading over to the Silver League. Boom, Bryan Danielson. And Nigel McGuinness. Of course, they were able to pick up a win, their first win last show. Was this a short-term thing? Are they going to be able to keep up the momentum? Who knows? Let's see. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on time. Danielson's doing pretty good using that technical skill. He's boom, instantly tagged to Nigel. Ooh, already dropping him with a Tower of London.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm already sensing just a different, you know, vibe, and it's a lot different than previous Danielson and McGuinness, you know, their previous 3 matches. You're seeing a lot more fluidity with their tag work, and they just seem like they have a lot more, you know, pep in their step. And I think that win helped them. It, you know, woke them up. Of course, FTR. I think FTR has the same. FTR is currently 2-1. So, you know, a win here helps them continue to stay in good spirits. It's been pretty good.
10 minutes gone.
That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering how long, you know, this tandem can work. So far, it seems to be working good. I mean, how... Drops Nigel with that pile driver. Ooh. Downson didn't seem too eager to, you know, break it up. I don't know. See, there you go. There's a bit of them not working together. Hard me mistaken, it's just Nigel was reeling from the effects of those 2 pile drivers. Could be it. I mean, they're bringing it to FTR on the outside. Damn. Ooh. Ooh, and there you go. Danielson and McGuinness. With another huge win. They might be bouncing back, man. Up next, we have the Knockout Brothers, Oscar, coming off a grueling match with Kazuchika Okada. Amazing match, honestly. Really standout match for him. And now here we see him. They're going up against the team of Priest and Billington. Of course, Priest and Billington currently undefeated, 3-0. The Knockout Brothers 2-1. Boom. Yeah, no, we're only like just now hitting about an hour or so. We're doing really good on time right now. Ooh. Of course, Adam Priest, most of his matches, gotta watch out. He goes for that. He goes for the legs. I'm gonna say this time he's going after the back this time. Ooh, nice drop toe hold. Of course, you gotta watch out for that infamous choke slam or the choke bomb. Oscar's got a lot of heavy moves, but you gotta watch out for those strikes of ice. Alright, locking in that. I mean, honestly, even so, if Priest can just get working on that leg. Oh, there you go, vintage Adam Priest with that snap suplex. As I've mentioned, Adam Priest has the most experience in round robin tournaments. He had a really good showing in the G1. A lot of fans are hoping that he'll be in the G1 again this year. This is smart. He's weakening down. I won't. Nah, Ice is. Ooh. Assisted powerbomb. Damn. Ooh, dropped him with that brain buster. Ooh, discus lariat by Billington. Of course, Billington's uncle, Dynamite Kid, current Intercontinental Champion. We see a lot of him inside Billington. I mean, Billington's impressed a lot here. Would be another person who'd be great to have in the G1 Climax this year. I don't know. I mean, yeah, they definitely. Oh, he was about to steal the pile driver, even though Billington also does a pile driver. But I guess specifically he was going to steal that one. Of course, Oscar looking really dominant right here. Boom, heavy lariat, dropping Billington. Goes for a second one. Not a third one, though. He's not that fancy. Ooh. Bam, everyone. Having a great show. Ooh. What's he thinking right here? Ooh, once again, he's able to stop him. Once again, has that half Boston Crab in. Ooh. Misses the headbutt, was able to stop. I think he was about to go for... He's able to hit the diving headbutt this time. Drops him with the brain buster. Ooh. Smart, tagging in Priest. Ooh, is able to get in the headbutt. Blocks in the figure four, and that's it. Priest and Billington get the job done. They're now 4-0. Man, this team has been impressive. That was a good match, too. And Priest. Boom. Perfect. Alright, this next match. I'm wear the green. Rick Rude. Perfect Awakening. Going up. Which actually, fun fact, I tried looking for a better Axiom. There was not. This is like the best Axiom that's there. Well, there was one really good one, but I guess it's like permanently missing parts. Like the parts were permanently deleted, so I couldn't get it. But yeah. Yeah, right now, Perfect Awakening are 1 and 2. Fraxium are 0 and 2. They've yet to get the one. They're 0, 1 and 2. They have the draw, and they have 2 losses, which is the complete opposite of Muto and Marufuchi. It's like that draw just gave them each like different luck. So like Perfect Awakening, I'm pretty sure they could handle. Yeah, no, they couldn't. They need a win here. If they get a win here, that's definitely gonna I don't think it's not gonna bring them up a lot, but it's gonna keep them away from the bottom 3 at least. which who knows? Who knows how that's gonna go? It's been great matches so far. Rude's a powerhouse. They're both. Ooh. Mr. Perfect rocking that green. That was a stiff-ass DDT. Give me... I'm gonna mute 1 second. Boom. Honestly, I'm surprised that we haven't had another draw. Boom, this has actually been pretty good so far. Ooh. Damn, that was a really quick down. I have no idea what's going on with this match. They're about 15 minutes in. It's been a pretty solid match so far. Stiff-ass DDT. Ooh. Ooh, that was a huge near fall. Fraxium could have almost got themselves a win there. Rick Rude, I can already tell you, is not happy. Just like not. Ooh. Double suplex. What we need is a perfect flex or a rude awakening. Mr. Perfect. Ooh, beautiful axe handle. Tombstone by Axiom. Oh, Axiom kind of just screwed over Frazier right there. Like, I get what he was doing, but he also kind of just like, that could have been, I don't know if that could have, yeah, I mean, I don't know, that could have been it. Oh, I think he was getting, I know exactly what he was going for. I think he was, yeah, because he went behind the back, so he was definitely thinking Rude Awakening. I mean, I don't know. They seem to be able to recovering. So I don't know. It could have just been a misfire, but I mean, definitely the type of mistakes you don't want to be making, especially when you're a team that has no wins. That's not good. The perfect awake. Damn, they shot up to actually number 6. Just from that one win. Almost a 5. Man. Y'all tried, man. Y'all tried. Damn, that... Fraxium now is at 0, 1, and 3. 1 draw, 3 losses. That's not a record you want to have. At least I know I don't want to have it. Yeah. Where's my good at? Yeah, we're gonna have the Road Warriors. They're gonna rock the blue today. Yeah, the Road Warriors. They're gonna be going up against their team. They're also undefeated. Let's see, what are we gonna have? Yeah, we'll have Muto rock this today. Going up against Muto and Marufuji. What's he got for gear? Yeah, we'll just have him rock the gold. Oh yeah, this match is gonna cook. But after this, we got 2 more matches left. Marufuji. Bam. Should have been very... Cool. Marufuji and Muto are starting to cook. Both these teams are former GPCC Tag Team Champions. So they know what it's like to be at the top of the Tag Team Mountain. Ooh, another double drop kick. Damn. Bam. It's actually very odd. course, actually, what are the Road Warriors? I didn't even see what I think the Road Warriors are amongst those other teams that are like rocking the 2 and 2 right now. Well, not the 2 and 2, but I think they're also 1 and 2. Yeah, they're 1 and 2. So if they win, they join the 2 and 2 club. Which, if Muto Marufuji won, they just end up being 2-1 and 1. So I don't even think that they lose their spot. Which is actually kind of funny. Damn. They kind of double suplex Muto. So like, alright, they're like, fine. Ooh. Yo. I like how he just like, just had a flurry kicks and then Hawk just ate it like it was nothing. He's like, nah, I'm just gonna powerbomb you. Love that for him. It's great. Very great character building. Damn. Damn. Oh yeah, they're past it. They're almost 20 minutes in. So they're almost halfway through this match. Ooh. That was actually kind of cool. Back suplex followed by the double front suplex. That was actually... Huh? Ooh, Marufuji cooking, man. Remember when actual remember when Marufuji used to move like that? Ooh. Damn, bro tried to sneak it away with a pin right there. Ooh, I think he was... I don't know what he was going for there. Oh, got the dragon screw. Ooh, he just dropped him with a pole shift. Well, I mean, you know, that's probably the version of Marufuji that this one's based off of, so, yeah. What the frick was that? Yo, Marufuji, yo, getting this up like this better Marufuji was such a good call. And going for those headbutts. Damn. Ooh, that was a near fall right there. Ooh, freaking twist and shout. To be honest with you, I thought he was going. I thought he was gonna go for. That was not smart. Boom, boom, boom. They got 15 minutes left. I was about to say, I'm like, you better hope that doesn't send him on the outside, because that is not what you need right now. Oh, you fool. Like, yeah, you just... Oh, actually, no. Ooh, heavy flying kick right there. I was like about a Saku move. I don't even know who's the legal dude right now. Who is it? I don't know. I was wondering why he wouldn't have gone for the pin, but then I realized I don't think Hawk's the legal competitor. Oh, Muto wasn't even legal, it was Marufuji. Boom. With like barely any time to spare. Like they had like 8 minutes left. With that, Muto Marufuji. That Road Warriors go down. I'm not surprised that was a 5-star. That was... That was certified banger. Okay. Boom. Up next we got boom, Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. Up against Demolition. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. New Cut Republic have yet to get a win. Hopefully this match against Demolition. Demolition is currently 2-1. So they're definitely in for tough competition. Well, actually, the Demolition... Yeah, Demolition won their last match. They've actually won their last 2. So... yeah. Damn, okay. Ooh, they're already. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, there we go. Nice backbreaker. Damn. I would say like this match has mainly been like new catch, and they've just been like Demolition, like they're still showing signs, like, you know, ooh. This has actually been like quite a good match so far. New Catch, Republic, they've just been able to work over Demolition with their technical skills right there, and just their strikes, which has been amazing. Demolition, they've been able to keep themselves alive in this match with their strength and their power, but I don't know how much that's really going to do for them at this point. I also think Pete Dunne just smashed his fingers, so that also will definitely play into factors. Actually, that's smart, you know, Demolition, they're brawlers, they're strikers. I mean, how are you going to have powerful, you know, strikes if, you know, all your fingers just got snapped? He just snapped another finger. Love that. Ooh, there you go. My god, he's just snapping at everyone's fingers. This is probably the best new... Ooh, this is probably the best new catch I've looked in a while. Damn. Ooh, shoot, just dropped him with a 450. And new catch. New Catch finally get a win as they're up on the board. I mean, yeah, they're now 1-3, but you know, boom, it's the Billy Coats curse that got the job done. Very good stuff, actually. Yeah, no, like, surprisingly, like, that, like, Demolition did good, like, they tried their hardest, but they, honestly, they basically just got beat up for almost 20 minutes. I believe that brings us to our main event. Boom, as we see Ace Austin and Chris Bay. Against Austin. Colton. The Guns, who are coming off a loss last night. So they're definitely not 100%. But, you know, they have yet to get a win in the Champions Carnival. Meanwhile, the ABC are undefeated. Could they join Priest and Billington and the 4-0 club? And technically, Muto and Marufuji are technically undefeated. They're 3-1-0. But that still counts as undefeated, so... Boom, our main event. This should be good. Right here. Boom, you started looking pretty good so far. Of course, Ace and Bay have been looking really good as a team. The Guns, they've been having good matches. I mean, they had about an hour match against the fucking Knockout Brothers, but you know. You know, they just need to get into the heads of the Guns. The Guns, they honestly just need to lock in. Ooh, completely sidestepped both of them. Boom, tag to Chris Bay. I don't know, I can't really say like one team really has the advantage because it's been like either or the whole time. I mean, we're just about hitting 10 minutes in, so this is still anyone's match. Ooh, that was smart right there. Already a 2 count? Shoot. Colton looks like, you know, he's not doing so hot. Ooh. It looked like that frog splash connected, but it also looked like it didn't. There you go, freaking Ace Austin. Especially with those kicks. I wonder if we're going to see a House of Cards at all. Ooh. Back-to-back Famousers. Those Famousers did nothing, but you know. Oh, he got a 2 count. I mean, so it did something. Well, they're doing fine so far. This is now that the Guns have, you know, brought the match back to, you know, not only to their corner of the ring, but just overall control has gone to them. Those could change though. Ooh. Nice silencer. No, they both have silencers. That's definitely what Ace Austin is going to need. He's going to need the fold. Again, they tried double teaming him twice, and he was just like, yeah, not going to happen, buddy. Nice head toss by Austin Gunn. Oh, of course, you know, gotta do a little freaking smug action, get cheap shot in, but it really didn't do anything. Finally getting the double suplex. Tried going it for again and got a little too greedy. Ooh. Ooh. Ace Austin took a little bit hesitant. Get out. Oh, Art of Finesse. Ooh, I'm pretty sure that one was Art of Finesse. Yeah, I think Art of Finesse is his cutter. Because the Baymisser is his version of the Baymisser. Guns, you know, they're actually trying. They might actually be able to pull off the win here. You know, they're doing the smart strategy. They're keeping Ace Austin away from his corner. You know, as soon as I gave him that compliment, he just keeps suplexing him into his corner. You had it, man. You had it. You did so well. Okay, so I was basically right. That was the Art of Finesse. It wasn't because they kicked out. It was more just like... Ooh. I think he went for Art of Finesse there, but I don't think he got the full... Surprised he hasn't just gone for the fold. What is with him and that frog splash? He's been investing a lot in that frog splash. I just realized that we're almost near the time limit. Like, they had like another 14 minutes. Oh. Ooh, total elimination. The Guns get a win. So Fraxium is the only team that doesn't have a win. They didn't do much for the Guns, really, though. It only moved them. Ace Austin got sent to the void. Or no, it was Chris Bailey got sent to the void. So let's see. Now with that, there's only 2 undefeated teams left in the Silver League. Those mean Priest and Billington and Muto and Marufuji. The ABC are still in the top 3. New Catch, the Guns, and Fraxium are still in the bottom 3. But now things are looking up, at least for the Guns and New Catch. So let's see, next week. So next show, night 5, FTR versus Priest and Billington, Danielson and McGinnis versus Fraxium, Knockout Brothers versus Muto and Marufuji, Perfect Awakening versus New Catch, the Road Warriors versus Ace and Bay Club, Guns versus Demolition. So we're slowly getting there, guys. We're slowly getting there. And then for the Gold League, we will see Valances Forever versus Unholy Alliance. So let's see if they can keep that undefeated record, because they're the only undefeated team left in the Gold. Lucha Bros versus Rascals. Beer Money DIY. Machine Guns versus Miracle Violence Connection. Young Bucks and Von Erichs. And then the Briscoes versus Magnum and Harley. Briscoes, only team in Gold that do not have a win yet. So the field is starting to shift, guys. Definitely, we're seeing a lot of good action here. Luckily, some more stuff for UWA will get out soon. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Thank you.